Traders and investors, welcome to our end of the market update for Tuesday, May the 25th of 2021. So before I dive into our trading analysis chart of the S&P and the Qs, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's been subscribing to my channel and giving me that thumbs up. While my channel is still at its young baby stages, it has a lot of potential, okay, and it has a lot of room to grow. I have a lot of room to improve. I have a lot of room to generate a lot more informational content that I know that everybody who watches these videos can take advantage of, and that is my mission, okay? And so with that being said, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your patience, and I appreciate every single one of you. If you guys are interested, I am still running that 3-day free trial on the Discord group. As I've been mentioning in my previous videos, it's a young growing community at the moment. What we do here is I provide Elliott wave analysis for the SPY, for the Qs, for any chart that you may want an analysis for. Okay, and I interact with you guys. If you guys have any questions, I'm always there available to answer these questions. And we occasionally take good trades also. You know, this market has been pretty choppy for the past few weeks, and so it's been very difficult to find good opportunity. But all in all, in our previous uptrends and glorious days, we did well. So for now, we've been on the sidelines. We're very patient and waiting for this market to unfold its final leg up higher. With that being said, so we're still looking for that primary degree wave 1, okay? And so our upside projections for this will go on to the 454 to the 444 area, which is the intermediate degree wave 5 and the minor degree wave 5. I took those two levels because that's what made sense. Okay, and I feel like that's where the 1618 of both of these degree levels will come into play for a confluence of resistance in the primary degree. This wave structure is valid just as long as we remain north of 398 spot of 5, which is wave count invalidation. If we see anything below that, we can safely assume that the top has been put in on the indices and we are heading lower to the primary degree wave 2 that will correct this entire wave structure from the COVID lows. All right, so as it stands right now, the way I'm looking at this is that from the November lows on the fourth degree in the intermediate, on the fourth wave in the intermediate degree, we went up in 1, minor degree wave 2, 3, 4, and now we're looking for the 5th wave. Taking you guys down to the 1 hour time frame. So today was pretty choppy and slow, I must say. And so from the March lows here, a 1, a 2. Okay, 50% retracement support at the 384 spot 69, 5 waves up in 3, and now we are here. Okay, I have two interpretations. Let me hide this for now. That doesn't go there. So I have two interpretations that I'm tracking. Okay, interpretation number 1 still suggests that we are still here at this lingering sideways, boring wave 4 correction. Okay, and this wave 4 correction is designed by nature to be pretty choppy and pretty boring, if you will. Okay, so the guideline of alternation is clearly at play. Okay, wave 2 was spot on, a sharp correction, as you see here, ABC. Now, wave 4 has been a sideways correction. So if you're familiar with the guideline of alternation, the guideline of alternation states that either of the two corrections, the wave 2 or the wave 4, can be directional or sideways. In this case, wave 2 will normally be the directional correction, while wave 4 is the sideways correction. This is exactly what we have at play over here. Now, is this the end of it? Was the end of wave 4 here, and now we're impulsively trading on higher? That may be the case. I'm not too sure. I mean, look, we didn't even test the low. Okay, to call this a flat correction or a 3-wave move. We came shy of it, but not quite there. So the way I'm looking at this is that we're still here, A, B, and C, down, right? Or WXY, whichever it is. So we're still looking for support at the 50% retracement, which comes in at 403 spot 38 or 398 spot 79, which is a 618.8% retracement. Now, this is typical wave 4 pullbacks. Now, obviously, a more Ideal pullback is a 382 or the 236, but hey, we're not getting that. We got that here, but we broke below it. So I'm discounting that as a possibility and now opening the door for these two corrections or retracements rather. Okay, now let's dive into the 30-minute time frame. The 30-minute time frame, as we are tracking this, suggests that within this correction of the third wave degree high, okay, we went down in A, we're now A, B, and C. Now, wave C could have already completed here. Wave C is usually made up of 5 waves. So once we completed this wave C, okay, well, if you were watching yesterday's video, so this morning in the Discord group, we noted that perhaps the support level was 418 spot 20, and it's been holding it so far. Okay, we broke out of it, and I noted yesterday that 78.6 retracement on the wave B retracement is typical. Okay, but once we break above it, that opens the door for this 1272 retracement. Since we broke up above this level, the 419 spot 11 or the 786, it was pretty weak. And as I noted yesterday, it was bringing us with divergence. Okay, the divergence is actually a lot clearer on the 5-minute time frame. Let's take a quick peek over here. So as you notice, we're making a new high while making a new low. Okay, actually, let's stay on this 5-minute time frame. Now, 418.20 has been holding support, which is the previous high of the wave 3. Okay, we came and found resistance at the 618, okay, which is an extension looking for the 5th wave. Now, I could hide this now. Now we came into completion here in the 5th wave of C of wave B. Now, are we heading on lower? If we lose tomorrow, 418 spot 20, then I am anticipating this to be one of two things, right? If in fact wave 4 was completed here, then perhaps this is already wave, oops, don't like when that does that, wave 1, wave 2, and up we go to the wave 3 to, making our journey up towards our final primary degree, wave 1, as I mentioned earlier in our video. Now, we need to see a 3-wave pullback. So far, we're getting the start of that 1, 2, and perhaps 3, pull back up in 3. Now the last wave down into 3 waves. If we start rallying impulsively and don't hold this level of support, I'm ideally looking for the 38.2 retracement for 14.75. If we don't hold support here and we end up breaking lower, then I do anticipate that this is at play. Okay, and I'm anticipating that perhaps this is A, B, and C down here. Or, see, this is why we're not taking any trades, because it's very confusing. Okay, it's very hard to track this. It's not clear just yet. Okay, corrections are often very difficult to extrapolate. Now, this could be of an expanded flat, right? Which I mentioned yesterday. Wave Bs are usually designed to trap bears and bulls. This could go like this, guys, to the 1272, trap the bulls, and then head on lower. All right, to go beyond the extreme of wave A, to trap the bears, to then just head on higher. That could still be at play. Now, again, if we hold this support and we head on higher and we find resistance at 1272, then that's at play. But we can still take advantage of that trade because there's still an upside projection here that we could take advantage of. And if that's the case, then yeah, we hold support and we head on higher. That's what I'll be looking for. So there you have it. Coming into tomorrow, or for the end of the week, I'm anticipating us to head on lower to find support, then to find a possible trade to take us to the 1272. Ideally, I want this thing to go lower. Why do I say that? Because it gives us a good level of support here and a good level of risk in case that we end up finding support at the wave 4, at the 399, or the 50% retracement of the entire wave advance. If I take you up to the 30-minute time frame, you'll notice that retracement is from the low of wave 2 to the high of wave 3. That gives us a typical retracement of 50%. So that's what I'm looking for. Should we break south, head on, should we go lower and not hold support, then I am leaning towards this interpretation. Okay, same idea. And what's that? The idea is that this is an expanded leading diagonal. and in an expanding leading diagonal, there is overlap. You can overlap your wave structure. So 1, 2, 3, A, B, C into the wave 4 down to anywhere between the 100 to the 1618 to find support here at the bottom trend channel to then take us higher into the final fifth wave. Okay, this is yet to be determined until we get this further down correction. So that's my alternative. I don't think so. So technically right now there's three possibilities, right? Possibility number one, and I want you guys to understand this. Possibility number one is that we head on lower, find support, and then push higher. Possibility number two is that we break the 38, head on lower, find support at the 50%, the 100 or the 618, which are for 399 and 398. Find support, head on higher. Or case number three is that we keep on breaking south of 400 and validate the entire wave structure, which will then tell us that there is an overlap, which then will tell us that we could possibly still be within an impulsive structure, but is the ending, leading, expanding triangle, which will find us support at the 100 to the 1618, wave 4, to then take us higher into the wave 5, 05, 05, of primary degree, wave 1. All right, guys, so that's the Q. Sorry, that's the SPY. Taking you over to the Qs. The Qs is in a similar trajectory. Okay, pairing it up. Actually, let's review the daily time frame, our typical. So the Qs is similar. Okay, we're still looking for one leg higher to finish the primary degree wave 1, to then see a 3-wave pullback into a correction in the primary degree wave 2 that will correct the entire wave structure from the COVID lows. Now, our upside targets are 379, which is the intermediate degree wave 5, and the minor degree wave 5, which comes in at 374. Okay, now taking you guys down to the 30-minute time frame. So it's been playing out as we've been expecting it. Okay, we're still looking for this sort of 3-wave to the wave D. So 1, 2, and then wave 3. Now, as you noticed this morning in the Discord group, we were calling the 333 spot 56 to be a level of resistance, and we broke briefly above it, but then we rejected it. Now we're heading on lower. Now, depending on the overnight session in the futures, if we break above this level, we can head on higher, which will mean that it opens the door for the SPY to head on higher to that 1272 external retracement that we were just talking about. If that's the case, then that opens the door for a rejection at this upper trend channel line to the wave D, and then a 3-wave pullback to wave E of wave 4, at which point we can find a quick trade to take us higher into our last wave in the wave 5. Now, always remember that triangles can be tricky as well in corrections. This wave E can finish here and take us high. It doesn't mean that we're going down to the bottom trend channel. I mean, I just put it there as a connector, but it doesn't necessarily mean. So we have to keep a close eye on this. Okay, guys, let's not sleep on it because this could run very fast, very quickly. Okay, just as long as we remain north of wave count and validation, wave A, okay, which comes in at 297 spot 43, then this whole wave structure is still valid. Should we break south of this, then our interpretation or alternate count suggests that, like in the SPY, we are within an expanding triangle, an expanding leading diagonal, I should say. Okay, and that will look something like this. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3, A, B, C down in 4. Do I have that labeled here? I do not, but let's label it together. Why don't we? So that'll be this, right? Down in A, up in B, down in C. That is my minor degree. Once we complete this 3-wave pullback, 1, 2, and 3, then we find support and we can head on higher. All right, guys, so there you have it. I gave you guys 2 alternates. Wave 4s are very difficult to track, very difficult to spot and trade, so just be patient. I do think that we get another last leg push, all right, before our primary degree wave 1 is finished. And so with that being said, I hope you guys had a good day today. As always, I appreciate your time. Shoot a comment down below if you have any questions. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload these videos. And the description to the Discord group, the link to the Discord group is down in the description. So consider joining. We're still running that free trial. If I reach 300 subscribers by the end of this month or pushing the first week of June, I'll open up the Discord group for whoever wants to come for a full week. All right, guys. So help me get to that 300 mark, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye-bye.